Oh, okay. I meant to have my earrings in. Alright, I don't be having no my baby sleep. I don't have no followers or subscribers. So I'm really just going live for myself and I guess anybody who will come across this video. This was a love reading that I did on myself. I'm doing it on myself. Um and it's pretty long because I done drew a couple of cards. Yeah, I have to excuse my messy bed. But anyway, the hey baby, you waking up? So for this reading, it was like a relationship reading, about a situation that I was in that ended, because of, I guess it happened because of, me. But anyways, the first card that I drew, now these was the three cards that was on the bottom. All of these cards are knives. So it's a father of knives, it's a son of knives, and it's a daughter of knives. Um, and then on the next level, I did like a pyramid. On the next level is the four of baskets and the three of baskets. Hold on, let me show y'all these. This is the king of knives, father of knives or king of swords. This is the daughter of knives or um I use her for Knight of Swords, but with her being a daughter, in some decks I've seen them use that as Page of Swords, but I think in this deck, she would be the Knight of Swords because she all. If you look at the deck, the daughters in this deck look older to me than the sons. Like she looks like she could be like in her early 20s or her late teens, and he looks like he could be like, I don't know, like a preteen or like maybe in high school or something. I don't know. But so yeah, so that's what I got. And then so this was the father of baskets. Four of baskets and three of baskets. This is a love reading, also a career reading. This is for myself, but if it resonates with somebody, I am a Gemini. If it Taurus, Gemini, cusp, but I'm a Gemini though. Then this is courting, which is very interesting because I haven't gotten that card in a minute. Um, I hardly get that card. So, but anyways, the father. So with this being yeah, so I use websites to also do my reading. So I do what I personally saw, and then I do what I guess I find on the internet if I feel like I need clarification. So for this one, it was the Father of Knives, which was talking about mental clarity. It was intellectual power, and it would have been King of Swords. So yeah, so mental clarity, intellectual power, and basically just using your mind. Like you know whatever the situation is. Hold on, I got to close my door. Turn the TV down a little bit. Intellectual power, authority, and truth. On the reverse side, it would be quiet power, inner truth, misuse of power, and manipulation. So there might be a situation on, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your career, whether it's a job you're trying to get, whatever your situation is. Just rest in the fact that you are going to have mental peace. You know what's going on. You might just kind of like, you might have been like really stressing about it previously. You don't know how it's going to go or whatever. Let it go. If them people not calling you back, they're not supposed to. You've been going up there doing the most. They're not supposed to. If that person ain't texting you back, messaging you back, you really want to hear from them, but they not they obviously don't want to hear from you, then let it go. Have peace with whatever the situation is telling you. That's what I got for myself. Then for the next one, it was Son of Knives, where there was two ways that you could interpret it. They could be the ones being mature. They could not be ready to accept what you have to offer. Or you could be the one being mature. You could be the one not willing to accept that they can't accept what you have to offer. So in both of these say, like, manipulation is in the reverse for both of those cards. meaning, hold on, baby. Meaning you could manipulation is the reverse for both of these cards. So you could use, if you're into your spiritual practice or whatever, you could use all kinds of things. You can use mundane things, you can use spiritual tools, to kind of win this situation to win this situation to your liking. Close that door. Close that door for me. To win the situation to your liking, or you could just relax in that, because you might have already been trying to do all that. You might done made another account so you can reach out to this person. You might have um you distracting me, girl. You might have done a few things. You might keep going up to the job or whatever to try to get this job, calling up there, sending emails or whatever the case may be. It's saying leave it alone. That's being immature. Not being able to accept a yes or a no is being immature. So yes, they might not be able to appreciate what you have, what you bring to the table, what you have to offer. But also you need to appreciate what you bring to the table and what you have to offer. And say, you know what, if they too, honestly too crazy to accept it, or maybe they're just not able to. Maybe they don't need you right now. Maybe they done hired somebody else. Maybe there was a better candidate. Be able to accept a yes, be able to accept a no. There's so much talk about boundaries, and and a big word that I personally love is consent. If a situation is not working out for you, the universe could be telling you that you don't have sources consent to be in that situation right now. Let it go. You tried, you may have failed. Let it go. Okay. The next one, and that's just what I'm getting. Then the next one is Daughter of Knives. You have a big ceiling. Thank you. So, Daughter of Knives. This one right here is saying to me, well, first of all, it means, okay, so this one is time. Okay, so one thing I just wanted to go over real quick is that with Father of Knives, it does represent time. Father of Knives, it does represent time. So it just means, be patient. That's the number one thing. Son of Knives just means, he's Mommy, stalking. Yes, baby, it is. Go in there with your sister. Son of Knives, it just means, it's about this, young man, he's defending himself, or he's trying to defend himself. According to the Voodoo Tarot, that is what the illustrator was trying to convey with this. He's trying to defend himself for whatever reason. It's just saying do not act impudently, or is it imprudently? I don't know. It just basically means, though, don't don't run into a situation thinking that you have to defend yourself. That was actually the reverse word, a reverse keyword is defensive. So don't feel like, oh, these people didn't appreciate me, these people don't want me, don't do all that. The situation might come back around, but in the way you handle it at this current time is going to say a lot. So it's going to be remembered. You might not get that job right now. You probably don't even need that job right now, honestly. You might not get that person right now. You probably don't even need that person right now. So don't feel offended that you didn't get what you wanted. Okay, that's just really, really what it's saying. It can come, anything comes back around. The people who you see going up are the same people you can see coming down. So stay humble. That's what I was getting. Stay humble. Don't feel like you're entitled to anything. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like that. This right here is Daughter of Knives, meaning, it's the feminine. So I get, like, really use this time, because the knives does, the knives or swords, it represents air. I personally am a Gemini. But what I'm getting from the Daughter of Knives is use this time to communicate with your spirits. Use this time to communicate with your spirit guides, your spiritual team. Edify yourself. You were so busy chasing that, you might have been. I'm sorry, I don't know you like that, but you might have been so busy chasing that job. You might have been so busy chasing that person. You might have been so busy chasing whatever the situation is, that you really fell off from the things that you was doing to even attract the attention of that situation. You know what I'm saying? That them people probably was entertaining you for a minute. Them hiring managers probably did like you at first, but your juju is wearing off. Your magic is wearing off. So get back in them books. If you were studying, get back in them videos you might have been watching. Get back in them Facebook groups that you might have been in. You know, whatever it is that get back out there in that sunlight. Get back into doing what actually makes you happy enough for folks to even want your light. They're attracted to your light. When them people hire you at their job, they're attracted to your light. When that person decides, oh, I want to text you today, they're attracted to your light. When that group says, oh, I want her to be a member, they're attracted to your light. You running after this, running after that, you causing your light to go out. So that's what I get from this. Tap back into that divine feminine. Get your energy right. Okay, it's falling off, so get it right. I'm not trying to boss the folks around. I'm just saying, because this reading was for me. I pulled this reading for myself, but somebody else might be able to relate to it. All right, 4 baskets. She looking, she looking real fed up. She looking like she's sick of it. I don't blame her. But what I get from the 4 baskets is, first of all, both of these cards on the second tier, both baskets, both cups, both emotions. You, one thing about it, you might think you know everything. You might think, can't nobody tell you anything. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing that you even clicked on this reading today, or any reading, or any video, or read any book. You might think you know it all. There's always more to learn, especially with your emotions. You might even be to the point where you kind of something that I always get, especially being a Gemini, and having it in certain places in my chart, is that you may try to rationalize your emotions. So you might even think, well, who am I to feel this way about this, or feel this way about that? There's a practical reason, there's a logical reason that happened. Feel how you want to feel. Truly feel how you want to feel about not getting that job, about not getting that person, about not getting that situation. That situation didn't go through as you wanted it to go through. I'm telling you, feel the way you want to feel. Cry if you need to cry. Go to your altar if you need to go to your altar. Matter of fact, that's the best thing you could do. Go to your altar. Go outside and sunbathe or sun gaze, or get into nature, or whatever it is that makes you feel good about yourself. Take a spiritual bath. Cry if you need to cry. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, sit with yourself with this situation, because that's really going to open up a portal to show like what even happened. I mean, I guess I would say, so that you can figure out what it is that you really want, because you could have hold from this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because you could have went into a job situation. You could have went into a job situation, and just, I don't know, because honestly, I pulled for a relationship. And the thing about it was that, you might go into a situation, you might say, well, I'm not really ready for a relationship. You might be telling the person, I don't really want a relationship. You might be trying to get a job, and you could be really in the back of your mind thinking, like, this is just something to do. Like, this is just something in the meantime, in between time. This isn't my final resting, stop. This ain't, this a dead end job. I ain't trying to be here forever, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're at I feel like spiritually, if you really are about this work, if you really are about ascension work, soul, the collective soul and stuff like that, it's kind of time out. Like, I understand you do have bills to pay, but don't jump into a situation, especially if you good. Your money might already be good. Your situation, whatever it is that you got going on, it might already be good. You just really getting a little greedy. You know what I'm saying? You just really getting a little greedy. Matter of fact, one thing that they say about this card is that these These are what was offered to her. This right here, you can see a hand under it. Somebody is offering her something else. Don't be greedy. Don't be ungrateful. You might have enough money to where you don't even need a job right now. You might have enough in your savings. And of course, there's no such thing as too much, you know what I'm saying, of when it comes to money, I think. But it does say you probably don't have a job for a reason. I'm sorry. What I'm trying to get to is there's other things that you might need to be working on. You might need to be working on your spirituality. You might need to be working on your true dreams, your true goals. You might need to be where you might want to sing. You might want to do art. You might want to uh, go ahead and get your business started. You might have always wanted to, be a stay at home mom and spend time with your kids, but you so used, or a stay at home parent, but you're so used to, kind of having to be the breadwinner, kind of having to be the hustler, kind of having to be this or be that, that you don't know how to sit down. You know what I'm saying? Just sit down. Whatever you're going through right now, truly ask yourself, is this something you prayed for? You know what I'm saying? The fact that you don't have to work at this time, the fact that you have enough savings in your account, the fact that you know if you don't get that job, something else better is coming, or that technically you don't need that job. It would have just been, nice to have. You don't necessarily need that person. Look around at your life. Sorry, y'all. I got neighbors and they outside doing the most. But, just look at your life. That's all I'm gonna say. Just look at your life, and you might want a partner in your life. But you have people in your life that you might not be appreciating. You might have family who be wanting to see you, and you too busy trying to run behind this person, or whatever the case may be. Don't be ungrateful. Take time to appreciate what you have, and then you'll get more of it. Did you even open up the three vases that's right there? You don't want this, and you don't even know what this person have. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a job. Maybe there's a job being offered to you. You want to get this one. Maybe you should take that one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should take that one, the one that's being offered to you right now. Maybe the person who you thought you wanted, they don't see you that same way. They don't want you right now, or whatever the case may be. There are other people in your life that you could give their love to and receive their love from. And of course, it's like, yeah, well, I got my family, yeah, well, I got my friends, but it's not the same. Appreciate what you got. I guarantee you, appreciate what you got. Keep shining your light, and you're gonna get everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get it. Just keep shining your light. Then the next one is Three of Baskets. This right here is like a celebration. Um it's like a grandma, a mother, and a young girl. If you can see, it's like three different generations. This lady right here, she have gray hair. This lady right here, you can tell she's a little older, but her hair is still black. It's just like in a kind of short little, Sally Mae bump. And then this one right here, you can tell like she's a little thin, she's a little thinner, like she just looked like a young girl. She looked like a young girl. She looks a little older, and she looks like she is the matriarch of the family right here. So from this, I'm getting that, celebration. Actually, in this book, that says that that's what that represents: celebration. Enjoy your time with the people that you love, which is what we're talking about right here. Enjoy your time with the people who actually love you. Don't stop trying to win love from other people, especially because both of these cards are dealing with emotions. Stop trying to win love or appreciation or acceptance or affection. You can do that yourself. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all about a dream after I finish this last card. But because this reading, I am kind of looking for a job. I do have savings, got a little, but I am kind of looking for a job. But it's certain things that I kind of have to get hammered out first before I could even accept a job. So it's kind of like I'm trying to work on that. And then of course, like I did recently go through a situation that was like a very minor heartbreak. It wasn't that deep because my feelings weren't that deep in it, but it was a person who I truly wanted to get to know more, and things didn't work out, and I still would like to get to know this person a little bit better, but they have made it clear that they're not really interested in that right now. So, um, Three of Baskets to me is just saying appreciate the people that's in your life right now. The things that you wanted to, that you enjoyed doing before this person came into your life, you can still do. Keep meeting other people, keep putting in applications. Don't halt your life. Celebrate life, because life is for the living. You still here, you still above ground. Some people ain't, how my mom say, some people ain't wake up this morning. So you're still here. Celebrate, do things, you know what I'm saying? Because if that situation does come back around, you want to be happy, held, you want to be happy, healthy, and whole to even be able to accept that when it comes. If it comes, it might not come. You know, who cares? If it don't, you probably gonna attract something way better than that anyways. Keep celebrating life. Celebrate life. You know, a situation just happened recently, a couple I think a few days ago. Someone very popular passed. They had a heart attack, and a lot of the readers that I was looking at, and a lot of people in spiritual community who were talking about it, they said there really is a lesson about the heart chakra. Anything, whatever happens in the um macrocosm, is really just a lesson for you. You know what I'm saying? That person came, they fulfilled their purpose, and they went about their way. They went to another realm. They might come back. They might move on. Who knows? I believe in reincarnation. So, you know, the story is never over. You know what I'm saying? It's just a new chapter. So, you know, and I'm gonna say this, peace and blessings to him, because I definitely was sharing the memes and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I felt like a lot of what was said from this person was unnecessary. And that's just how I feel. But I was sharing all the memes that day. My chest started hurting. I was sharing so many memes about that man. My chest started hurting. And that's when Spirit spoke to me and said, why the hell are you so mad about this person who you don't even know? From some clips that was being shared, you don't even know this person. You know what I'm saying? And folks was saying, like, be careful what you rejoice for, because it could happen to you. My chest started hurting. I had to get my ass in the shower, turn off the lights. If you ain't never took a shower with the lights off, do it. I don't, if it's the daytime, if it's the middle of the night, whatever, I promise you, sit with yourself. Take that shower. That shit, that's a spiritual bath right there. All you using is Dove soap. I personally don't use Dove soap. I use black soap. But I'm telling you, release. You know, I had to release and then get out in the sunlight, you know, get off the internet and, you know, really get back in touch with your humanity. You know, things was said that should not have been said. There were certain topics that were brought up that should not have been brought up. I don't believe in making, you know, in going in on black women for, you know, and all that kind of stuff. But don't get caught up in that. That's a lesson for you. You know what I'm saying? That's a lesson for you. So pay attention to the lesson, accept it for what it is, and keep moving. Um, and so of course, here we go. Celebrate life. Celebrate life. You're still here. That means you still have work to do. So don't, oh, you know, well, I didn't get that job. I didn't. You sink into a whole depression over that. You know, this person won't. You done sunk into a whole depression over that. I know it's not easy. I'm telling you, take your behind to that altar. Take your behind to that altar and ask your spirit guides, you know, what can I do? You know, what can I do? I can't change what happened, but I can do something. So tell me what. Yeah, I know I was depressed on Mother's Day. Spirits woke me right up, got me right up out that bed. I'm looking out the window, laying in the bed, looking crazy and stuff. Got me right up and told me, girl, cook. Shit, you done took the excuse my language. You done took the shrimp out the child. I got a viewer. Anyways, but you done took the shrimp out the freezer, put it in the refrigerator the past 2 days, moving it back and forth from the freezer to the refrigerator because you don't want to cook. And that one damn viewer done threw me off, and now they back. Hey, if y'all going, I mean, if y'all gonna be here, say something. If not, leave, cause you throwing me off. You making me nervous. I was on a roll in here by myself. But anyways, so basically, long story short, I went to my altar. I spoke with my spirit guides. They said, wake up, cook, put something on the altar. Like I had been so depressed, I hadn't even been cooking. You know, didn't even want to go grocery shopping. And, you know, I got energy to cook, put something on my altar, and I swear it transformed a lot for me. So, if you've been neglecting your ancestor duties, then make sure that you stop it, like right now. Then we come to the last card, which is courting. And this is a card that I do not get very often. If I get it, it's upside down or something like that. So for that, I mean, then this was at the top of the pyramid. So like I told you, these three cards were at the bottom. I'm on my laptop, so it's really hard for me to show you. But these three were at the bottom. These two, sorry, were at the top. The emotions card, all my sports cards was at the bottom. My emotions, or my cups, or my baskets, they was in the middle. And then this courting card was at the top, y'all. And like I said, I did this reading because I was trying to get some clarity on a relationship that I was in or am no longer in. And I guess basically what I got from it was that the relationship or the situation or whatever it is, whether it's your career, whatever it is that you want, it is coming. But act like you got some sense in the meantime. That's the main thing that I got from it. Don't feel like you have to do the most to win the situation over, or you so defensive, you so sad about it, you so depressed that you are losing sight of what the end goal is, which is happiness. Chasing after that relationship, chasing after that career, or not career, but that particular job or whatever. Like, how does that make you happy? Look for something else. Something else is coming. You just have to be able to accept it when it comes. And also another thing, if for whatever reason you are watching this reading, you might have some questions about something that's going on in your life. If you pray, I don't know what you do. Maybe you sun gaze, maybe you sunbathe, whatever it is that you do. Ask your people, ask your spirit guides for a dream, and keep asking them for dreams until they give you something that makes sense. Because, like I said, I done went to my altar a couple times these past couple days, and I've just been asking just for help. Just help me get over this. Help me stop obsessing about this situation. And Chad, I had a dream last night because I told you this was a relationship reading. I had a dream last night. I swear that I was with Dwayne Rock Johnson. Yes, that's who I was with last night. Yes, because your girl been very lonely, honey. I've been very lonely, but I was with him in a dream. So I don't know exactly what that means. I guess it just means like, I don't know, because it was a very long dream and there was a lot going on. But that was just like one like little snippet. But it was cool. It was nice. He was a gentleman, I think. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm done with my reading. I hope it was very helpful to anybody that was watching it. All right.